Hi students, today is Monday, May 4th, 2020 or 2020. Let's take a look at your assignment schedule to see what your assignments are for today. So the first thing that I would like you to do is click on these directions for your full reading and writing directions. Let's click on that. Let's have that open. And then we're also going to go back to the schedule and click on these full directions for grammar, spelling, and math. Let's go ahead and click on those. Okay, let's go back to the schedule. So for reading, the first thing we need to do is listen and watch observing the sky. And let's double check on our assignment directions that it says the same thing. Yep, it says Unit 8 video, observing the sky. So you can click on this link to take you directly to the benchmark website. And it's a very short video, it's only about 40 seconds. So if you press this button in the middle, the video will start playing. Next is to read and listen to A Walk on the Moon. Let's go to our assignments and double check that as well. Yep, it says Big Book, A Walk on the Moon, page 28 to 31. We're going to have some questions that you're going to need to respond to. We'll come back to those. So click on A Walk on the Moon. And when you see this box, you can just click No. I'm going to click the caret down here to get to page 28. I feel like it's a little bit faster than just sitting and turning pages. Here we go. Here's A Walk on the Moon. And then when you press play, before you press play to have it read to you, make sure you click the auto button. That way the computer turns the pages for you. Now let's take a look at the questions you're going to be responding to. Page 28, what spacecraft blasted off into space? Page 28, when did the astronauts take off for the moon? Page 29, what was the name of the smaller craft they used to land on the moon? Page 30, who was the first person to step onto the moon? And page 31, what did Neil Armstrong see on the moon? Okay, so now let's go ahead and go back to our assignment schedule and let's look at writing. So you are going to pretend that you're an astronaut on the moon mission, like you will have read about in A Walk on the Moon, and you're going to tell key events of that mission for those back on Earth. So use the key details that were in the text, but pretend that you were there. And so like you are telling those of us back on Earth what happened while you were there. So have fun with that. Now for the grammar pages, remember we opened up some full directions for that. We're going to go back up here and we're going to take a look at those full directions. So we have two things to do for grammar and spelling. Number one is do the grammar pages. Number two is to look at the bottom of the spelling page and pick a fun way to practice the spelling words. Super. So now let's go back. I will draw your attention to this personal pronouns video that Ms. Nisha made. I would watch that before you do the personal pronouns grammar page. So let's go ahead and open up our pages. I'm going to scroll past this first one just to show you the personal pronouns. I'm not going to read this one to you because Ms. Nisha talks about it in her video. All right, so for spelling, I will read you the spelling words. So remember, you're going to practice these words and you're going to pick a fun way from these boxes here at the bottom to practice. So here we go. The words are scar, star, far, for, stall, small, wall, and great. Down here, the different ways are magnetic letters. Cut letters out of a magazine or newspaper and paste them on a piece of colored paper to form each spelling word. I'm not sure why they call them magnetic letters, other than that you're sort of mimicking the magnetic letters we would use in class. Write it. Write the word with dotted lines and then trace the dots with a different color. Flashlight writing. Turn out the light Use a flashlight to spell each word on the wall. Circle the word. Work with your child to write a sentence for each word on a sheet of paper and circle the spelling word. Remember the word. Turn the paper over and write the word from memory. All right. Now we're on to math. So I'm going to read this box to you, and then we're going to go to the full directions to see everything exactly we're supposed to do. So watch the topic opener video on Google Classroom. So you're going to have to go to your classroom, and I'll show you that right now. For both of our classes, it looks pretty much the same. So go to your waffle, click on Classroom, click Your Teacher, and go to Classwork. And now you have two places, and again, this is in both of our classrooms, that say weekly math assignments and then weekly assignments. So right now, this looks, I can see, I have this view in my classroom because I'm the teacher, but for you, you're just gonna see this one thing, topic opener, topic 9 opener. So you would click on that, and then you would click on this green button here, and that would take you straight to the video. Okay. So then here, how to make a chatterbox and vocabulary for chatterbox. To get some more directions behind that, we're going to go to the full directions page. Okay, so we did number 1, watch the topic opener video on Google Classroom. We also have watch this video on how to make a chatterbox. And then number 3 says watch this video to see what to put in your chatterbox. So the reason we wanted you to make a chatterbox was so you could practice your new vocabulary for this topic 9. So this is a fun way to do it. You don't have to do it this way if you have a different way you'd like to practice your vocabulary, but we've made chatterboxes before, so we thought it might be something fun for you to do. Now let's go back to the assignment schedule. I want to show you, I want to click on these links just so you can have a preview of them. For the math game and intro page, you don't have to print this out. You should still be able to play the game that's on here. So this is what we would have passed out to you in the classroom. And this is some of your new math words, but if you watch the video of me with the chatterbox, then you'll see more of them. Down here is the game. You could easily draw this on a piece of paper and still play the game. And you only need a couple of dice and just 2 things as game markers. And right here, how to make a chatterbox. This is just a video on YouTube. There's no words in it. It's just showing you how to make a chatterbox, a little bit of music in the background. And then this one is of me with my chatterbox that I made. And I show you what vocabulary words to write in there. All right, students. Well, thanks for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you in another video.